Just like bleeding clots, the bonus is here and they're bringing the attack. Time to panic and bursting and blot.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Thursday, TNA Impact Night. Brace for Impact this year. As always, I'm your host, Bubba Duke, and this fine gentleman over here is OMD. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing very well. I am excited for Impact. We again have a very, very stacked card. And
that's what I heard.
Some interesting developments coming through for this show as per NXT this past week.
Uh-oh. Do tell.
NXT's tag team, the No Quarter Catch Crew, have issued a challenge. Now, this will take place next Tuesday on NXT from Cincinnati.
Okay.
But they have laid out a challenge for possibly the greatest tag team of all time, which was accepted.
And we find out tonight if they accept it or they already have.
No, it was accepted. So we will be getting the Hardys back in WWE and on NXT.
Thank you to the authority in WWE for allowing that to happen, because I know a while ago the Hardys said that WWE is not even on our radar right now because there was all that BS that was going on at that time. They didn't want to be involved in it.
See, and I have never heard that. I've always heard that they were open to it.
See, when the stuff with Vince went down, they're like, nope, we don't have a clue what happened. We don't know what's going on. We don't want to go around it. We don't want to be near it.
That was
WWE's not on our radar.
No, well, that had to do with Vince McMahon, the Jeff Hardy situation that happened at a house show a couple of years ago, and him being unceremoniously let go.
Yeah, so that's why they had, no, we're not going back. But again, Triple H has been repairing a lot of the BS that has happened over the years.
Yes.
And is like, listen, he has nothing to do with it anymore. It's me, this company, and this company, we're running it, and it's completely different now.
Yeah.
But we are live.
We are. Oh, and we didn't even get an entrance, and we have Joe Hendry in the ring.
Look at Joe Hendry's in our ring right now. The TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Who
your favorite part of the show.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll be the first one to state the dude has busted his ass to get where he's at. Hi, Asia. Nice to see you on the show, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. It's great to see you here.
Good evening, Asia. It's always a pleasure. Thank you once again for joining us. To reiterate what Bubba said, it's always a pleasure to have you here.
So, are we still... Back to what I was saying. I'll admit he's earned his right to be where he's at. He's earned it. Great wrestler, phenomenal in the ring, and can incorporate the social media aspect very well, unlike some other people we know that I could care less about. Am I a believer in Joe Hendry? No. Am I a respecter of Joe Hendry? Yes. That being said, are we still keeping our fingers crossed that John Cena makes an appearance and says, you know what, I'm going to take you up on that challenge. I want your title.
I am, but I do not think that it happens until after next weekend.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, no, it happens after the elimination chamber, definitely. Because I think while we're listening to Mr. Joe Henry's beautiful music in the background, um, somehow CM Punk is gonna screw, or someone's gonna screw Mr. John Cena out of his chance at the title at WrestleMania. So he's
See,
gonna
and
make his own moment, which is gonna be this man and
right.
him.
And I think we're going to see that. I would say Unbreakable, but that's same week as WrestleMania, so it'll be before that.
Yes, it'll be
It
way
would
before
be at
that.
their next upcoming event, which actually might be this weekend. I'm not 100% sure. But
Yeah, I can't remember when the next pay-per-view for TNA is.
well, I believe that is going to be Unbreakable WrestleMania week, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's the Thursday right before. Oh, who's interrupting Mr. Henry?
Wow, there's two faces I haven't seen in
Holy,
forever.
that's Carlito's
Primo
brother,
and Primo and Epico, his cousins.
his cousin. Sorry, yeah. We were literally just talking about these guys like a couple weeks ago, even. My audio's off. Welcome to the show, everybody. Again, this is TNA Impact Night, which is Brace for Impact. Thank you for joining us. My audio's off. Is yours off too? I gotta refresh my Sportsnet. Give me 1 second here. No, audio and video are off. Good evening, Mr. Best. How's it going? Yeah. So we're having a little audio video problem. They're trying to sync it up.
I had this same issue last night, watching another company. So I was trying to do the same thing I did last night, and it didn't work.
Oh, the lights just went out. Oh, this better not be.
Holy shit!
Is this Elias?
That is
Dude, it's
Elijah.
Elias. Or Elijah, yeah. Oh my god, I just got chills. Dude, I know you can't see this, but my hair and I got goosey bumps. Oh my god, this is awesome. Is he gonna team up with them to face these two? So I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I really am.
I really don't know. It's going to be interesting. My audio is synced now.
Mine is not too.
Mr. Best, I don't know what you've seen, but so far we've had Primo and Epico, the Colognes, and now Elijah here on Impact tonight.
Holy. He is too. Okay, he's seen it all. Right. I'm gonna walk with Elijah. Um, one question. One question. He's got one question. I want to walk with Elijah. What about you, OMD? Yeah, right. Oh my goodness, listen to this. Bulkster, welcome to the party, my friend. I almost swore there for a minute. I'm so excited. And Chris Best saying, kind of glad the rumors of Elijah going to AEW aren't true. Well, he said he's here for tonight. Who knows?
Well, he's done a Ring of Honor appearance as well with the Righteous and done a vignette with them.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he really did. It was a huge pop for him. Colon clog, great. Oh God. What in the world? Look at his face. He's so excited. Number 3.
There we go.
I figured that's what was gonna. You don't do this stuff without having it. Like, come on.
No.
I love Santino in this role. Perfect for him. Right. Concert time, boys. Oh my God, this is great. There you go.
What a start to the show.
Holy snapper doodles, Batman.
And 2 massive, well, 3 surprises to open the show, including new members of the TNA locker room, potentially.
No, it's good old Leon. This boy needs to be wearing black, yellow, and green, and call him Kofi Kingston Jr. when Kofi was doing the Jamaican thing.
This guy, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going back to then, has more talent than Kofi did.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Quit smiling. It looks creepy. There we go. Still to come. No disqualification. JDC against. Wow, they changed that really quick on me. What was his name?
Elijah. And then we are getting Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont from NXT to take on the Rascals.
That's up next. Wow.
So
how do we figure this match coming up is going to go? What's your thoughts? NXT taking the win, or is TNA holding it down?
I think in this situation, just because Tyson and Tyreek aren't there yet, I think it's NXT or the Rascals for the win.
You think the Rascals are going to win it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they keep doing these different promotional tag teams. Like, you could literally be like, who is number one and what title do you want? Like, do you want the TNA,
right?
NXT? Like, which title do you want to go fight for?
Well, and that's why, like, one of the things that I am proposing, especially with this partnership and this significant crossover now that we're seeing.
Yeah, right.
A Full Metal Mayhem match with both sets of tag titles on the line.
Yeah, I don't want them to merge these tag titles.
No.
You need to have your NXT and TNA separate. What are we saying here, Mr. Best? Wesley is sneaky snake. I could see him getting involved. Well, of course.
Absolutely he is, but we do know that the Rascals do have Ace Austin for backup.
I was just going to say, doesn't the Rascals have backup in one Too Sweet member of a certain club from Japan?
Yep.
I mean, I could see something happening where he comes down and basically drags the other guy to the back kind of deal.
Yeah.
Or they just kind of, get into some fisticuffs and they end up in the back.
Yeah.
So.
And I do think that if we go, and it was Parrish that initially proposed the idea of bringing back Worlds Collide, again, I think that has to be done before, sometime between now and Mania.
What's Bulkster having to say here?
As of February 12th of this year, there is no evidence that Elijah, the former WWE star, has signed. However, TNA has expressed interest. That was as of the 12th, which is just over a week ago, so we don't know what's going on. And
we both hope he becomes a regular, to be honest.
That's right, Bulkster.
Not going to lie, buddy. And with this whole crossover, think about the possibilities between TNA and NXT with this character. Like, you know how many people in WWE would explode to see this guy back in the ring? It would be monumental. Oh, here we go. We got a nice backstage interview with Carlito's cousins. They don't need you. Why is he not wearing a TNA t-shirt or sweater like everybody else in the company does?
Well, our commentary team doesn't.
Well, no, they don't need to because they got to look a certain, they got to hold. I mean, that would be cool if they had like a TNA pin to put on there, like a lapel kind of thing.
Mr. Best coming in saying Epico and Primo haven't aged at all. I got to disagree.
He definitely looks a lot older than he did last time I seen him.
Yeah.
And here we go. Tyson and
Tyreek.
Drake? Is that Tyreek. Tyreek. That's a unique name.
Very, very common among the Black community
I
in the
was going to say
U.S.
it's a very African name. It'll take me a minute to get used to pronunciation of that one.
It's a different spelling, though, than what I'm used to for Tyreek.
That's why I missaid it, because I'm like, what?
Right.
Definitely not two boys you want to meet in a dark alley, because they are huge.
They are.
Holy. Again, very reminiscent of their old man back in the day.
Yes.
He was very... I love how they do this. Like, they make it look like they're spray painting it.
Right? So I think I'm ahead of you by a little bit. Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to go ahead and call everything because I think I'm ahead of you.
Okay. Yeah, you probably are. The Rascals are actually starting to grow on me as a tag team. I'm starting to enjoy their variety of athleticism, number one. These two men can really tell a story in that ring.
You know what? For a long time, it took me a long time for them to grow. And then there was a while when Wentz was out and completely out of wrestling. Wesley was...
Okay, I know you might be ahead of me.
Yeah.
That was cool way to start the match. Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
Wesley was on his own in NXT.
Okay.
And Trey Miguel had gone heel. Wentz came back. The Rascals were running heel until they went to go and help Wes in NXT. And that was what turned them face. I was becoming a much bigger believer in the Rascals, even though I've seen them wrestle, win tag team titles.
Okay. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Oh, he's seen that coming. Holy. Oh, that's Tyreek in the ring, correct?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I will have to look it up after the show.
Yeah. Wow. For little guys, they actually were giving it to the two big guys there for a minute.
Oh, they were. Oh, that's right. We do get a Tessa Blanchard match tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
Yes, and Bulkster coming in saying these are two big boys. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, well, when your dad's Devon...
when your dad is Devon Dudley.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't want to be their mom, that's for sure. You know how big they were as babies?
Right?
Jesus. My goodness. They're still bragging about getting to walk with Elijah. I don't blame them. Whoa, what a double missile drop kick there. Or a double foot missile drop kick. I don't know how you say that properly, I guess.
Missile drop kick. Epic. Now, just imagine this. Elijah signs officially with TNA.
Okay.
Put him in the crossover. Can you imagine the NXT crowd when he walks back in there?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine him walking into that TNA, that NXT crowd? Like,
oh yeah,
dude, I wish I could be there to have that pop.
Right?
Ace Austin telling him to stay out of the ring.
I did find out today, and unfortunately it's just not going to be feasible, mid-May, TNA in Brampton.
Brampton, Ontario.
Yes.
I wish I could get to that.
Right?
In May. Yeah, it'd be like the beginning of my season on the dock.
Mr. Best saying,
go ahead. That was an amazing match. I don't know how they won against these big guys, but the Rascals pulled out the win. Wow. And Ace Austin did have a little bit to help with on the outside.
Yeah.
Planting the third member of the other team face
Right.
first into the apron.
So, Mr. Best coming in and saying something tells him that Elijah might have actually been there because of the history he has with the building. Because, yes, TNA tonight is at Full Sail University in Orlando.
Yeah.
Bulkster saying he's looking and they're not Devon's sons. I'm almost positive they are. And Mr. Best thinks that Tessa Blanchard will weasel her way out of her match tonight. I don't think so.
No, because she's been given the basically marching order. It's either march to the ring or march your ass out of the building.
Yep.
So, again, I'm going to say it. Best, you never know. You could be right. She could find some way. We don't know. Mr. Best confirming that they are Devon's kids. And she'll find a way out. That's exactly what I was just saying. The Colognes. Why would you? Okay. Leon Slater. I'm having a hard time with his name. Oh, the Knockouts have a match. Ying Lee.
Lei Ying Lee.
Lei? Okay, sorry. Up against
formerly known as Xia Li in WWE.
I didn't get to see her when she was in WWE.
You did. She just had a very forgettable main roster run.
Oh, one of those. Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably why I don't remember, because she wasn't there long enough for me to. No offense to any of the wrestlers. If you're not there a long period of time, my brain has a hard time remembering, because I'm ADHD and I have memory issues from all the concussions and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So while we're on commercial break, real quick here, Mr. OMD, let's let people know the easiest way to find all of us here on the Turnbuckle Studios. Why is that black?
They can find us at affiliationprogram.my.canva.site and contact us there if you are interested in getting your start in podcasting, creative input, potential collab. By all means, please let us know. That website, you can get in touch with any of us.
Yes. It's a very user-friendly site. So when you go on it, you'll see Meet the Crew. We're the crew. Not just OMD and myself, but there's Chris Best, Carl Kerfeld, Chris Parrish, and right underneath that is join the crew, message the crew. You can message us, like OMD said, and ask us anything. Whether it's how do I get started podcasting? Can you help me? Can you give me some tips? How do you do this? How do you do that? We are 100% here to help the podcasting community, not just be selfish people.
Yes. And
again, if you want a quick way, to get a hold of myself or see product for just myself and Mr. OMD, YouTube at Bubba OMD, and over on Twitch, Boris Ness with Bubba Duke. I do play a lot of games over there that are single player on my free time. Mr. OMD, give them your link tree, my friend.
People, you can find me at my link tree, linktr.ee/OMD show.
There you go, buddy.
So
we have more to come, but I'm just doing little bits at a time, people.
Yep.
The affiliation program link I will put back up there again in a little bit for you to write it down or type it into your phone or another web browser on your computer.
Yes, we will have a full-blown commercial showing you where you can find us each and every night of the week.
We do. Yes, we do.
For anybody wondering that may be watching or may not be watching because of TNA, I do have the Canada-US game on. It is currently 0-0, about 4 minutes into the first period.
Thank you. So I don't know how we're going to top the start of Impact, but right now we have First Class coming out.
Yes, we do. And they have a bunch of new people with them.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's the entourage behind them? Holy. This guy in the big suit, especially with all the bling on it. And then his buddy's in shorts and a sweater. Like, really, dude? Everyone's booing them and they're thank me, thank you. And they got no light on them. Hey, Mr. Parrish, how's it going, my friend? Does he actually know those people, or they just call them up and be like, hey, you're going to play a part? Sorry, I don't like these guys. Just a waste of airtime. Wow. Yeah, Mr. Best is 100% right. Gotta love watching wrestling with a production mind. We'd pick stuff like this out all the time, yeah. Bulkster, Best, please send a page that says they are his kids, because I pulled a picture of them with Devon and one with. Okay, well, there you go. I still can't believe that is Mick Foley's daughter. Like, she's so pretty. How?
I didn't hear him actually introduce her, so I didn't know that was Noelle.
Yeah, that's Noelle Foley.
Wow.
Isn't she beautiful? Like, how did Mick Foley have a kid that?
And the guy she's with is an aspiring wrestler.
Okay.
So I will give a new update on the hockey game. It is now 1-0 for Canada with 14 minutes to go in the first.
There we go. Oh, dear goodness gracious. This is such a waste of time. Like, we started the show here, right? With the big announcements at the beginning, that really good match, and now it's just gone, poof, rock bottom. Or is that just me?
I can agree that this segment has gone on a little bit too long. I'm sort of waiting for the interruption.
You and me both. I'm waiting for some big dudes to come out and just flatten them. Like, quit talking shit about old wrestlers and just fight. Oh, please. Who's the stupidest person you think could come out right now? Dude Love.
I knew exactly where he was going as soon as he said phenomenal and style.
He almost screwed that up. Well, that just killed the show for me. I love that she's out there in a dress and sneakers. That's so Mick Foley. Be all trimmed up and have sneakers on. I highly recommend this one, by the way. If anyone drinks the Monster Energy, that Rio Punch, that's really good. Wow. Unbreakable, April 17th, Thursday. So that's the show right before
WrestleMania. And so Sacrifice is, I think, where you could potentially get that John Cena interruption. But note the start time for Unbreakable on Thursday, April 17th, as it was 10 p.m.
Yeah, it was 10 p.m. Which is fine with me. I don't mind. I can run a... But that's because they're out in Vegas, right? So the time difference.
Well, the funny thing is they are doing Impact right before Unbreakable that night. So Impact is going to go from 8 until 10, and then you get Unbreakable at 10.
We have Rosemary making her way to the ring right now. She's very... Again, like they're saying, TNAmerch.com.
Yep.
Get your merch. They have stuff on sale right now that they will not have for very long. So, babe, if you're watching, Jordan Grace. If they even have it on TNA merch anymore.
Oh, Mr. Best says, his bad. We've actually been confusing them for the tag team known as TNT. Yes, we have then. So maybe they are not Devon's boys.
So those two big guys are probably not the sons of Devon?
Doesn't seem like it.
You know what, though? They look a lot like him when he was younger. So I can understand that. Who else do we see going into the WWE Hall of Fame coming this year? Now we got Trips. We got
Michelle McCool.
Who else do you want to throw in there that you know
I think if you're going to do anybody, you do the tag team that just signed their Legends deal in Demolition.
Okay. Best even said it right here.
Yep.
Demolition. Okay, so in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see some things being added here and up top. I have 2 of one of each member of Demolition. I got to go buy some frames and get them up here, and I got a bunch of other Hall of Famers that I'm going to put on here that I have autographs of.
Right.
All right. I have a lot of expectations on this women's match to bring the bar back up, get some momentum going again.
Oh yeah, 100%. I do too.
Oh, look at it. He's saying there's rumors. Jimmy Cornette.
Yes, but Jim Cornette has not yet been contacted. And I really hope not.
Jim Cornette, that's the dude with the really big mouth. That he talks shit about everything and everybody can't do anything right. And
yeah,
he doesn't need to go in the Hall of Fame.
He was a good manager for his time. But at the same time, he is just an obnoxious blowhard who now has lost all credibility he's had in wrestling.
At least he's definitely gone off the rails. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, buddy.
But right now, the WWE doesn't even know what they're going to be doing for the Hall of Fame ceremony. Bulkster, I'm glad you're just in the chat. Otherwise, you would be going in timeout.
Vince Russo. I'm not even putting it up because I don't think it deserves any to be even.
Yeah, you would be going in timeout, buddy, for Vince Russo.
That guy is such a joke, dude. I have a better chance of getting in the Hall of Fame than he does.
Right.
I don't know who else I would put in. There's so many options and people that could go into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I wouldn't give Cornette or Russo the time of day, to be honest. You know who needs to go in the Hall of Fame? Who hasn't been put in the Hall of Fame from WrestleMania 1, 2, or 3? I can't remember if it was 3 or 1. As far as celebrity.
Cyndi Lauper.
Thank you. Why the hell has she not been put in the Hall of Fame yet?
Right?
She's the only person from that WrestleMania that has not been put into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, see right here.
Yeah.
Even Best disagreeing. She needs to go in.
100% she does.
I can't remember what WrestleMania it was. I think it was 1. Everybody, even the refs, are in the fucking Hall of Fame except for her. Like, if it wasn't for her,
there is no referee wing for the Hall of Fame. Only one. No. Only one ref has made the Hall of Fame, and that was Tim White, who went in as the Warrior Award recipient.
Why do we not have a ref's wing? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Doesn't TNA has a ref wing in their Hall of Fame? Because
TNA does.
What's his name's in there?
Earl Hebner.
Yeah, Earl's in there. Wow. Oh, the mist from Rosemary all over. My goodness.
Yes.
Ugh. I've never been misted, but I've had like powder tossed in my face.
Right.
Oh, dude, I got it in my eye and all in my mouth. I was like, oh, my eye went all chunky because it sucked all the liquid out of my eye. Oh, dude, it sucked. Oh, sorry about that.
No worries.
Oh. What's Callahan doing here? Who's he going after now? Lance?
Mance Warner.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I misheard.
Bulkster, I am 100% behind you. His in-ring career, he absolutely deserves it.
See, okay, go ahead, read this one, then I'll give my opinion.
And then Best saying he got sand in his eye courtesy of a match he had on the beach with me. Yep, you and me both. We both had that.
Yeah, that one sucks. The problem is the Benoit thing. And I'll tell you, over my shoulder, I have an autographed picture of the gentleman. Right there. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Number 1, in-ring career, as you stated, deserves Hall of Fame credit. Because he gave his entire body to the wrestling profession. Number 2, and again, I don't care, it's a personal opinion. There was not enough evidence to prove without a shadow of a doubt that he did what he did. There was never enough proof. They just pinned it on him because he was there.
Right.
I believe he was set up. Personally, again, I know it's controversial and you believe what you want to believe. I'm just telling you my opinion.
Yep.
I believe he was set up and murdered. Period. Now, I know there was some medical testing done on his brain and he had brain damage and stuff. Like he was an 80-some-year-old.
Yes.
He
had the mind
Alzheimer's patient.
Yeah.
I get that. His head was fucked up from doing wrestling and everything that he's done. I get that. But to hold that against him, kind of stupid. That's his personal life. Take that away. Benoit as the wrestler. Even Paul Heyman has said, Benoit as a wrestler, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal wrestler. But this mark on him screws his entire career. And I think it was done on purpose because someone was jealous.
Right.
I can't name names because I don't know for sure.
Right.
Again, rumor mills and everything. Who knows? I agree. Benoit needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Period. Benoit the wrestler, not Benoit the person.
Right.
Who else could we throw in the Hall of Fame? I know there's a whole list, right?
Like, British Bulldog, William Regal, Squire Dave right Taylor, Finley.
Why can't we get William Regal? Finley. Why can't we? William Regal is doing so much for your company right now with NXT. So did this match literally get stopped because that stuff's in her eyes? This is her out.
Did you just see Tessa's little hand gesture?
Yeah, she goes, "What? You can't see me?" And apparently the Bulldogs are already in the Hall of Fame. But is that
British, as the British Bulldogs are in, but not as a solo? We looked this up the other night.
That's her way out, Best. Right there. Bulldog is in as solo. Dynamite Kid was never included. Oh, so the Bulldogs aren't in. It's just the Bulldog.
I thought we looked this up the other night and it was reversed. That
double check.
That the Bulldogs were in. And Bulldog needs to go in solo.
So who do we have
and
here?
We've got to do it. We've got to make our petition of Aldo Montoya for the Hall of Fame.
I still don't remember his character. I'll be honest. Oh, we have Eric Young and the Northern Armories. I would love to meet this guy, Eric Young, and shake his hand and literally, thank you. That's it. Wow. Why does the kid with the beard look like he's high as hell and having a hard time standing up? Like, look at him. Like, yeah, rub your nose a little more there, buddy. I agree with you, Mr. Bulkster. 100%. Wow. Holy. Where is Steve Macklin? Good question. Oh. Do you actually see Mr. Macklin coming out here and accepting this position Or is he coming out and saying, you know what, dude, you've lost your ever-loving mind, and I'm going to beat some sense into you? Or he just doesn't come out.
He's not coming out, not tonight. It will be to piss off Eric Young and get the match at Sacrifice.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That was deep.
Yes, it was.
I couldn't get over the kid standing beside him. Just looks, number one, like he doesn't want to be there.
Right.
And number two, he looks like he's high or drunk as hell. Like, get your hair out of your eyes. Again, still to come tonight, we got the Colognes taking on Joe Henry and Elijah.
Yes.
And apparently, still to come, Tessa Blanchard is supposed to be in action, but I think she just found her way out, as Mr. Best was saying. Leon Slater coming up, taking on JDC in a no disqualification match. That's next.
Yes, it is. I cannot wait. But if you will give me a moment, I must run to the locker room.
Yeah, man. Do your thing. While you are doing that, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at everything that goes on here on the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is everything happening here throughout the week. Mr. Best, I sent a video of Bulldog's induction to OMD, and suddenly he has to go to them, right? Isn't that how that works all the time? Look at that shameless promotion for Mr. Best up there. Get that down for a minute. Oh, I gotta shut my alarm off. Give me a second here. There we go. Just so you don't have to hear that. Okay, so let me get this straight. So the Bulldog, the British Bulldog, was inducted into the Hall of Fame, not the Bulldogs, the British Bulldogs, being him and Tyson Kidd. Not Tyson Kidd. Was it Tyson Kidd? No. I can't remember now. Dynamite Kid. Okay. So the Bulldogs in the Hart Foundation is incorrect. And then my second question is my guy Jim the Anvil Neihart, is he personally in the Hall of Fame? That's the whole reason I started growing a goatee back in the day because I used to do the gym. All right. Full Sail University is where we're at. Yes, Brett Anvil are in as the Hart Foundation. Where is? Oh no, never mind, because his wife won't allow that. He's got to build a bridge. Like, there's got to be a bridge built. Not only should Anvil be in there on his own because of his amazing career, why can we not get Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame? Like, fuck the shit they do in AEW for him. Like, Triple H needs to go to this woman and be like, we need to talk, please. We want Owen Hart in the WWE Hall of Fame because of what he did here. Like, if it wasn't for Owen Hart, how many guys wouldn't be wrestling right now? If it wasn't for Owen Hart, how many awesome, amazing pay-per-views would we have not had? Like, you know what I mean? I know it's his wife. She's got to get the pickle out of her ass. But if it wasn't for Owen, like, listen, when Owen Hart died, that was a huge shot to wrestling, period. Not just WWE, but wrestling as a whole. I'm talking from backyard wrestling to the biggest of the big time wrestling. Everybody felt it. It's not just, oh, he was my husband and you killed him. No. Accidents happen. It was an accident. Like, please move on. Let us have Owen back, damn it. Like, you know what I mean? We gotta figure out how to block people. But yeah, I want Owen back. I don't know how you feel about it, OMD, but I want my Owen Hart. I want him to be in the Hall of Fame where he belongs to be, front and center for a bit. You know what I mean?
1,000%. I was always a bigger Owen fan than Brett.
100 times more Owen than Brett. Owen had more talent than Brett. Brett was all he could talk. Brett could talk. And was he a technical wrestler? Yes, he could technically wrestle, but he didn't have the flair, the pizzazz.
See, I found Owen to be the better talker and better in ring than Brett.
I found Owen to be a better storyteller, which made everything else that much better for me. Like, yeah, he could talk on the mic. Of course he could. Could he wrestle in the ring? Of course he could, because he learned from the best of the best. And I mean Brett, I mean his father. So it's like, I think it's a shame. Oh, they're showing NXT from Tuesday when I don't know who that guy was, came to the ring from the TNA roster.
That's Moose.
It didn't look like Moose when he's just standing there. Like, if he would have just stood there like that face, that would have been great. Wow. He made a huge impact on NXT. There we go. Holy. Here we go, people. I wish this guy was still in the ring wrestling. And here comes the system. like that they have all of them have their own little logo at the beginning.
Yep.
Oh, are you getting a green screen of death? Oh, here we go. I had the green screen of death there for a minute.
I had it. Just to keep everybody updated, less than a minute to go in the first, and the game is tied at 1.
Okay. Wow. I'm really enjoying the fact that the crossover is really picking up.
Right.
Not only is the greatest NXT title being the X Division title being defended on TNA, or the TNA title being defended on NXT. This is hard sometimes, dude.
Right.
But we also have the tag titles going over there and being defended now.
No, it's just a tag team match. It is not a title match.
Tag. Oh, okay. I misunderstood the way it was explained then.
So did I. That's because I thought it was a tag title match that they issued the challenge for as well.
Yeah, and that's how I heard it.
It's just a tag match.
Yes, it has taken a big upgrade, Bulkster. Yes. And it's only getting better and better as the week.
The partnership really has only become official in the last few months. Before that, it was sporadic. While I'm sure they were negotiating the entire time.
Well, and it's like, okay, we have these title matches happening back and forth all the time. If we do a title switch, how is that going to work? Because a lot of TNA is pre-taped, where NXT is like everything else on WWE, it's live.
Yes.
So,
and I think because like we saw a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta, and we are seeing tonight, TNA is live. So I think we are starting to work back towards that for TNA with a weekly live show.
Again, is that because they have the backing of a place that has been doing nothing but live events, helping them out do their live TV shows?
Oh, 100%. And the fact that TKO and Endeavor run Impact Plus.
Yeah. Well, I think my audio is a little off again. They're trying. I can hear them trying to get it back. Yes, a lot of wrestlers have a Luke Harper tattoo that a lot of people don't see because he was a huge impact on the wrestling world for that little bit of time that he was around.
There you go. There's Mr. Best responding. Whoever loses the belt on a taped show, they then continue to appear on the live show with the belt until the taped episode airs. Bulkster coming in and asking, who's Canada playing? It is Canada and the U.S. once again in the Four Nations Face-Off Championship game.
Yeah, this is the final, like the gold basically match, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It just glitched, and I think we're back. Yeah, everything's matched back up now. At least they're quick about fixing that.
Yes.
Hey, look who's in the crowd. Joe Henry.
Yeah. There you go, Best. Your second Joe Henry sighting of the night, and now he's out there as a fan cheering on JDC. Fandango, Dirty Dongo, whatever you want to call
I thought he was still there cheering on Slater. Okay, wow, that hurt my back.
Right?
Okay, I know I've asked this before. JDC stands for what again?
Johnny Dango Curtis.
Okay. He just stole somebody's water. That's great. Oh, I see there's a nice WWE US title out there right beside Joe Henry. Couple people over. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. I love it. Oh, excuse me. So, not related to wrestling. Call of Duty just released their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins as of today.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 2,500 credits each.
Jesus.
Yeah, so if you want one, I don't know how much a credit costs anymore because I don't do that stuff. I try to earn them, but you have to buy them. You can't earn them yet, so I'll just stick to the playing the game. Oh my goodness. It's been a long night already, eh, bud?
It has. So far, since we've got NXT back on regular standard television here in Canada, this so far has to have been, in my opinion, the weakest episode to this point.
You told me. You said NXT instead of TNA.
I
love it. Welcome to the show, people, where we can't get shit right.
Okay, how about this? NXTNA.
That's what I'm going to start calling it. I'm going to change it from NXT to NXTNA. Best calling you on your shit, too.
Yep. Okay, I got it wrong. There, you've heard it here first. I'm admitting it. This is the first time in my life I have ever gotten something wrong.
Oh, bullshit. No, it's okay, dude, because I knew what you meant. I had to call you on it. That was funny. Because I do it all the time. But no, it is definitely not that like we've had the last couple of episodes where it's just kind of flat.
Bulkster, I have not watched Iron Claw yet, and the new women's wrestling movie starring Timeless Tony Storm comes out next week to theaters.
Probably won't be watching it.
Mr. Best telling me I'm BSing. Yes, you're right. I am. But I'm an honest liar, so I've only ever told single lies. I've never told multiple lies.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Here we go. No, I'm probably not going to watch the movie that she released. She's not. I appreciate what she does in wrestling, but I just don't like her character. I couldn't be bothered.
The Timeless Tony Storm character took a while for me to get into, but I really I'm digging it now, and it flowed so well because she is going back and portraying one of the earlier women's wrestlers from the 1950s.
Well, let's put it this way. When it comes out on DVD or it's on a streaming network, I might watch it if I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that kendo stick is just toasted.
Yep.
You know what hurts even more is when that tape at the tip comes apart and it's literally just 4 pieces of bamboo slamming against each other like that, and your skin gets pinched in it.
Yep.
Whew. I squealed like a little girl when that happened to me one time. Because it literally had come across my back and pinched the muscle on my back.
When I studied martial arts, I studied it was a freehand, no weapons, and no physical contact, actually, when I looked for the form I studied.
Oh, you did the Steven Seagal push you with the air thing?
No.
God,
No, I studied a form known as Shotokan, which is all about form and technique as opposed to obliterating your opponent.
Yeah, go ahead.
But the sensei did bring in kendo sticks once in a while. And it was literally like disarm your
opponent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they weren't coming at us swinging. They were literally in the position, so you'd step in and.
Yeah, I get it. We used to do that stuff too, but my specialty was breaking bricks. Right there. I still actually have a hard spot right there. That's why when I told people you're going to give me a chair shot, let me adjust my head back a little bit, because they'd catch me right there on that spot and I wouldn't feel it.
And that's why there's rocks in your head. And we can hear them rolling around.
There is nothing in there, bro.
I'm trying to give you some form of credit here, bro.
They got like half a brain cell bouncing around in there right now, and the hamster, he's moved out a while ago. Took his wheel with him. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Saying, Bulkster coming in, getting his licks in on you, saying that's what you practice now with the women. No physical contact.
It's life, my friend.
That's right.
Oh, JDC's going to move.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that was huge. I thought he was going to move out of the way because he was taking too damn long. And the crowd chanting
450. Yeah.
Holy Pupakaka. And now we're chanting TNA. I love it. I seen this happening, but I was hoping it wouldn't.
Right?
I was really hoping it wouldn't. If somebody moved that can. Oh, dude. Caught his head on that can.
All right. So who's coming out to help poor Leon?
The Hardys should come out. But why not? Okay, I don't understand that, but whatever.
Well, because we're going to get the system beat down, and there's the Hardys. Nope.
Now that's the lights for JDC going off. Holy, look at his back.
Oh, I know, right?
And you know what that's from, right? That kendo stick being broken and pinching your skin. Yeah, here comes the Hardys now. Get out of the way, cameraman. The APA come out, that would be
right. Bulkster coming in saying if Obama comes out to help, that'd be crazy. I don't think Barack Obama's coming out. He did correct himself to say Obafemi, but that would be interesting.
Oh. Whoa.
Bulkster, how did you call that?
Bulkster. Did he seriously just... Is this really Omafemi coming out? It is too. Holy. Shut up, Bulkster. And he's eating this up.
Right?
Oh. Wow. Yeah, just him and look at Moose powdered out the
Yep.
back. Chicken shit.
So I'm going to call it now at, well, it's either going to be at TNA Sacrifice or at NXT Roadblock, which are both going to be in the same week.
Right.
You're going to get an eight-man tag.
8-man tag matches. Nice. I could get behind this. Because, like, look who's in the ring right now. You have the greatest tag team ever in some people's minds.
Yeah.
The young guy, the up and comer, in not this gentleman, Omafemi, but he's an up and comer too. The other guy, Slater,
Yeah.
who is just a younger version of Jeff Hardy. Like, when okay, Miss Blanchard's supposed to be in action next. Again, I'm sticking with Best, and her not getting that physical is the reason she can't wrestle tonight. Because he was too busy with Green Face Girl.
Lei Ying Lee.
I'm going to stick with that one. And Bulkster, that was a good call that he was coming out. I couldn't have predicted that if my life depended on it.
No.
Wow, that was insane. How's our hockey game going? Because they're showing a commercial right now.
It is still first intermission, and it is tied at 1.
Awesome.
But Bubba, I was going to say,
ahead.
if we're going to do, speaking of commercials, I was going to say there's one we should run to tell everybody where they can see us.
I already did when you went to the locker room.
Nice.
But I'm going to run this little bit again. If you guys want to find all of us that do everything here during the week, go to affiliationprogram.my.canva.site. Write that down. Text it in yourself or something. It is a whole new site that you can go check out. It's got everything. A place to meet everybody. Go watch our latest programming. And a spot where you can click on to contact us, to ask us any questions as far as like, how do we do this? Why did we get into it? Can I help? Can I join these guys? Can you help me start my podcasting career? Blah, blah, blah. Or you could come in here and help what we do right now. You could come in and hang out with us and do Brace for Impact. Again, affiliationprogram.my.canva.site. Check that out. You got lots of information there. And you can leave comments. Hey, I really enjoyed your show. Or, hey, why does this guy doing that? What's this in your studio? As you can see everything in the studio. Anything. You can ask us anything, really. We're pretty open about stuff. Really quick, I do have some sponsors, that being Nathan over at True North Custom. Check them out, True North Custom 23 on Facebook. Let them know that the guys from the Boar's Nest sent you. Give them promo code TNC when you order his product, which is aftermarket parts for vehicles and some things without wheels. Once you get those ordered, go see my buddy Corey at Professional Auto, which is in the same building in the back. Give him a call or go to professionalauto.ca to set up an appointment for him to fix your car and add these parts to it. Thanks, guys, for being great sponsors of the Boar's Nest. Appreciate that. So, are you feeling she's going to get out of this match?
No, I think she's going to get somebody that she is going to just run through.
I'm thinking she might just not show up. Oh, the system is melting down. Holy shit. Part of my language. So it's 3 members of the system next week taking on the Hardys and our NXT champion, Oma Femi. Holy, I'm not missing next week, people. I will be here probably without this gentleman because he's got to get ready to go to Toronto.
Yes, I have an early flight.
Did you?
Oh.
I'll ask after. None of my business. Yeah, she's not doing it. She's scheduled, but she ain't doing it.
That's coming in saying he likes how the woman said that's not how it works here. That is Alicia Edwards. That is Eddie's wife.
What are they saying? Tessa, we love you? Wow. Wow. The little tiny Mexican guy in there is going, bring it. It's a rowdy crowd tonight. Oh, who's coming out now? Oh, the Authority. Santino coming out after her. Uh-oh. Santino's losing it. Ooh. So there's the ultimatum laid down. You're muted if you're talking, by the way.
Bulkster coming in saying racist. He guess he missed something. Yes, a number of years ago when she was in TNA, or just after she left, actually, and her contract didn't work out. There were reports of a lot of controversy stemming from her time both in Mexico and Japan, as well as, I believe, Lucha Underground. That gave her a poor reputation. So We don't, again, have all the facts, so we cannot get into it.
Uh-oh. Okay, so the TNA Women's Champion is going to the ring because Miss Blanchard refuses to wrestle. Wow, that's awesome. Non-title match, just a match. I mean, that's cool. Oh, and she just goes. The young lady just went right after the chant.
Well, if you're getting the TNA Knockouts
Right.
champion, you want to make an impression.
Especially when it's just supposed to be a squash match to begin with. Yeah, I would go after her too. Oh, squash match. There you go. Wow.
Beth coming in and saying she was also known for leveraging her last name to get her way. That is not something I had ever heard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. That happened quite a bit. That's why I didn't like her very much. Is it Cora Jade? That's holy cow. There you go. That's isn't Cora Jade from NXT?
She is 100%
taking that title from the TNA champion.
Well, she's been after her, so it's going to be interesting.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. I could see there being a number one contendership between these two for that title. Look at her looking at her like, who the hell are you? Who cares who you are? I mean, that wouldn't upset me if Cora Jade came over here and took that title off. The TNA Women's Knockout Champion.
I have been a huge Cora Jade fan for as long as I've known of her. So I would love to see her get a championship. I just hope that she can actually stay healthy this time.
Huh. Here we go. Up next, the Colognes taking on Joe Hendry and Elijah after this commercial break. Wow, dude. Business has picked up around here, so to speak.
Yes, it has.
You know what? While we're on commercial break, I'm just going to throw this up here real quick again, people. Enjoy this cute little video that we have going.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
There you go, people. That's everything that happens here on Turnbuckle Studios. hopefully you had a pen and paper. If not, definitely go back out, check out the program, and pause it at that point, and you will get the ability to write down that wonderful times and everything on the days that you want it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Getting another reflux attack?
Pardon me?
You getting a reflux attack?
It just all of a sudden I had a burp, but it was stuck.
Oh, jeez.
And I could feel stomach acid sitting on top of it. So I just
so reflux.
I just kind of give it a minute to sit back down. Wow. Like I'm looking forward to next week now with that match.
Right?
And is this the first time that the TNA that the NXT champion has been on TNA?
I do believe so, yes.
Like, I don't mean the person, I meant the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if there was another NXT champion who may have been on there, but I don't believe so. I believe Oba is the first.
That's what I feel that's correct, but again, I'm sure if we're wrong, Mr. Best will let us know. And he's like Ethan Page may have. So we're getting a commercial for this new women's wrestling movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is this the one where she? Yes, it is too. Where she is the first woman to wrestle in to get it started, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Queen of the Ring. Nice name. Whoa. So there you go. The women's title is being defended at that pay-per-view. Well, while this jackass is talking, folks are saying The Rock is returning to SmackDown tomorrow night. Way ahead of you guys. There's again a little bit of a lag between the video and the audio. So wow. There you go. Because Everybody cares about this match now. OMD looks like he's just like, really? Am I really watching this stupidity right now?
So what I got out of that was if Spitfire wins,
Yep.
then Team Elegance becomes their concierge.
Yes, and vice versa.
Oh, I thought it was for the tag belts.
It is for the tag belts.
Oh, shit.
Whoever wins not only gets the tag belts, but they get the other team as their personal, basically, bag carrier for 24 hours.
Oh. Oh, he's got his own video screen today. Nick's brother.
I mean, when your brother's off for 4 weeks, you kind of have to. You can't use your brother's and come out with his. No. What kind of bullshit's he got to spew? Nobody cares. Ryan, nobody cares. No. Somebody just said you're a loser. Get off the stage. Do we disagree with that one? Nope. He can go. Good for you. You can count. Okay. He's going to be at Sacrifice. Doing what?
We will find out. Just to further update everybody, it is now currently 2-1 for the American team in the Four Nations final, but Team Canada is on a power play.
Can't wait for Sacrifice, bro. March, what's that, 14th? Friday night.
So Bulkster says, speaking of Chris Benoit earlier, he guessed something happened in Calgary. I don't know, but he sent it to the group chat. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll look at that when we're done, buddy. Thank you.
Yep. This lovely young lady doing the ring announcing, we did see her at Genesis when she made her return. It was broken yesterday. She has officially re-signed with TNA as their ring announcer.
Mackenzie
Mitchell.
Sorry. And here comes the colonoscopy brothers to do nothing. Wow.
How do we see this match playing out? Do we see it being a clean win, or do we see a heel turn from Elijah?
Oh, crap. I mean, in the world of wrestling, anything's possible. I'd prefer not to see a heel turn. Be honest. I want these two boys to get the shit kicked out of them.
I am with you there 100%. We haven't seen Elijah on our TVs in quite some time, and I think we need more of them.
I'm agreeing with Bulkster here. The Colts piece never really impressed me. Hence why I called him that. I love everybody in the arena singing this song. Good old Edinburgh, Scotland. When I get the opportunity to go to Scotland, that's one of the first places I want to go.
Right.
I'm going to go check out a Glasgow Rangers football game and basically tour all of Scotland, jump over to the island of Ireland because, you know, I am the king of that island.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm the most wanted man on that island, though, I'll tell you that.
I don't even believe that because you are not Nick Nemeth.
No, I'm my heritage is Scottish, Irish, Welsh, and my family actually has a castle in each country. So I'm going to go check them out.
Right.
Take the girlfriend with me and do some heritage exploring. Go swim in Loch Ness, see if I can't get eaten by the Loch Ness monster. I'll eat enough donuts, make myself nice and sugary, you know, diabetes. Oh, God, dude. Oh, so our world champion is going to start this match. Why is he rolling around the ring? The hell? So I don't know who's who on the other team. I just know it's a Spanish guy in red and another Spanish guy in red. I can't tell them apart.
Edward and Orlando Colon. So they are no longer Primo and Epico.
And that's because WWE owns the rights to those names, right?
Yes, I do believe so.
And that makes sense.
And now we get Elijah.
Oh, they made the tag? Yeah,
they did.
The See, I'm a little bit behind you on the Sportsnet Plus.
But do you know who we really need to make this match interesting? We need Elijah's younger brother, Ezekiel.
Now, is Ezekiel just literally Elijah, or is it actual? Okay.
Yeah, all they did was shave him and change his gear.
I thought so, but I mean, he had me fooled that it was two different people. Holy clothesline, Batman. Best calling out on that one right away. No, we do not.
Okay, you don't need him. I need him. I need Ezekiel. Elijah with a little bit of old school there.
Holy. I mean, you don't see that very often anymore.
No, you don't.
Oh, man, what a double elbow. Okay, so that was Eddie that was in the ring.
Okay.
He just...
As we go back to commercial.
Yeah. We're headed to commercial now. Wow. That was incredible. Just to watch that first little bit of this match.
Right?
Again, I'm super stoked to have Elijah back on my team.
Yes. Now, the Colognes do not appear to have lost much of a step in the ring, if at all.
No. Again, they've probably been working the indies for a little bit now, just to kind of get back into shape.
Well, they not only have they been working the indies, they've been working Carlos's promotion,
which is in
Puerto Rico.
So, yeah, it's not like they've not had time to get back into shape to get into the ring. So, I mean, like, that's awesome to see them back here. now is it just a nostalgia act? They're here to basically lose a bunch of matches and not make anything of themselves, or are they actually going to put in an honest run and be utilized properly?
I think they are going to get utilized properly, but I think it's going to be a lot of them there as enhancement to put people over.
Nothing. I mean, what am I to say? I don't have a TNA contract. I mean,
right?
I would be used as enhancement talent if I had, you know what I mean?
Right? 100%.
Yeah, I'll pay my bills, save the rest of the money. So when I'm not working, this big contract, I still got money.
Yep.
Hey, it is what it is.
So just under 7.5 minutes to go. It is still 2-1 for the US in the second period.
I was hoping Canada could win this, but you never know.
No, Best, I don't want Ezekiel Jackson. He can go continue his feud with Ahmed Johnson. I just want Ezekiel.
Jeez, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. Odd Man Johnson.
Well, he's not doing, I don't think he's doing anything with wrestling anymore. I believe, though, he did just have his first appearance in however many years.
All right, back to the match, no?
Back to the match.
Joe Henry's in the ring right now. And apparently Orlando is in the ring with him.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how these two little dudes are going to beat these two big guys, but hey, good luck. Because Joe Henry's no small man.
No, he's not.
God, again, this
right
stalling suplex and then walks around the ring like blows my mind every week. They got to 20. The crowd was counting how long he had. He got to 20 and then he dropped. Eddie, that was a bad move.
I think the longest I ever saw somebody hold up a stalling suplex was Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, but you see how big Bobby is? See how big this guy is? That's pretty amazing.
And I have an update. It is now 2-2 with 6 minutes to go.
Right on, dude. I'll be switching over to the game once we're done this show.
You and me both.
Holy.
Folks, they're coming in and saying the Colognes have had more match time already than Carlitos had his whole current run. Yeah, pretty close to it. But Carlito is injured right now.
That's why Carlito wasn't wrestling. He's hurt. Oh, just biting his forehead. Wow. There's a good question. The guys, I believe they're cousins, Elijah and Henry. I think that's who he was talking about.
No, it would be the Colognes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the Colognes are cousins. They were never actually.
Yeah, we know that. Come on.
Okay, as we are getting the ticker next week, we do know Tessa Blanchard must wrestle or she's fired. We are getting Frankie Kazarian versus Ace Austin.
Good match.
We also know about the six-man tag between the Hardys and Obafemi versus the System.
Yep. Wow.
Yes, Mr. Best, you are absolutely correct. I can't remember which one either.
Give me their original Primo and who?
Primo and Epico. I believe it was Primo.
Primo was his brother.
But I don't know which one's Primo.
I could tell you. I think he's the one in the ring right now. No. The heck are you trying to do here? I don't know. You know what? Best might be right. It might be Epico. The guy that is in the ring not getting tagged in. Or was in the ring. Yeah, I'm all confused who's who.
Oh, it is Primo, a.k.a. Eddie. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Best, for clearing that up.
Okay, and which one's Eddie? The one in the ring right now or the one on the apron?
Sorry, Eddie is the one with Latino Heat.
Hey, tag out, buddy. Tag out. Tag out, man. And they got 2 more minutes before we are done with. Come on. There we go. That's not walking with Elijah. That's getting your ass kicked by Elijah.
Right?
Ouch. Stinger splash. Okay, so that's Orlando that's in the ring. So Eddie's out on the apron.
Okay.
Okay. I was just waiting to hear. That's why I wasn't saying much. The crowd singing, I want to walk with Elijah. That's love it. Ooh. Are we going to go old? Oh. Huge move. What? Oh, Eddie just broke that up. Oh, no. Oh, and there goes Henry. Pile driver?
Tombstone.
Oh, the Tombstone pile driver. Oh, really?
Good
Elijah
evening,
wins the match.
Bobby Stats coming in here.
Damn it, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. Good to see you. Always appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for coming in and joining us here at Brace for Impact. We know the show is just about wrapped up, though, unfortunately.
That's okay.
But we appreciate your fandom and your viewership. So thank you, my friend.
What a tombstone driver he just gave. Wow. That's a match I would love to see down the road.
Yeah.
Henry against Elijah. Wow, dude, that would be insane in the membrane.
Yeah.
All right, I got the Canadian game on now.
All right. Wow.
I flipped it. I'm on Sportsnet Plus, right?
Right.
So I'm going to just mute that so it's not blasted in my ears so we can yes, it was nice to see Omafemi, the TNA, or the NXT. See, I just pulled a U2. Oh, we're always backwards. I like to see champion. I like this crossover that we're doing. This is just, it's incredible.
It is.
Go ahead, sir. You were going to say something?
No.
Oh, I thought you said something. Sorry. That was my bad.
All good.
So, again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you want to see us here, please check out the affiliation program .my.canva.site. All the information you could want about all of us that are part of the team here on Turnbuckle Studios and the affiliation program. All the information's there. Please go check it out, because that would be greatly appreciated. Before we go, my friend, and we get to our last little thing that I want to bring up, your thoughts on today's TNA Impact.
Another good episode, not as great as it's been, and I think that was the first class interview segment really took away. It went a little bit too long.
Yeah.
But the other matches, they brought it back up. And I mean, you talk about the surprises to get the Colognes and Elijah together in the opening segment.
Right.
New signings. New potential signings.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure if Elijah is signed a full deal with TNA or if it's just a couple appearances and that's it.
Right.
So your thought, if he is signed, good or bad?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You can't go wrong with Elijah, because who doesn't want to walk with Elijah? Let's be honest.
Exactly.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a little blast here. This is the Canadian Mental Health Support Hotline. Your mental health does matter. You are not alone. Call this toll-free number and ask somebody, talk to somebody, do something for yourself. I don't want to say you're the only one that can help yourself, but you are really the only one that can help yourself. You know if you're the one going through a mental health issue. So on behalf of myself, who has had mental health, and I've struggled with it every day, call this number. These people will help you and point you in the right direction to get help. And that's a Canadian Mental Health Support Hotline. That's Canada-wide. Please get some help if you need it.
So
all right.
Before we go, from Parrish, Fightful has confirmed the signing. Elijah is on the TNA roster.
Thank you. That's awesome. All right. Everybody, thank you for watching another episode of Brace for Impact. On that note, we out. Peace. You all have a good week. See you next week.
TNA is here and it's going down, breaking silence with a thunderous sound. Bubba, Duke, Yellow, and D call the shots, bursting action just like bleeding.